Okay, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show, 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700, or chief at FetcherNews.com. Follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews, at FYNTV, Facebook, Fetcher News on Facebook, FYNTV on Facebook, Instagram, Team FYN Sports, while it lasts, until they shut us down, right? I mean, it is 8:29, and we're counting down the seconds, the minutes, and the hours until Facebook or somebody says we have gone too far. All right, now we're back. I'm telling you, provisional ballots. Now, it may be a little tough to put all this together, but you're going to hear two different directions on the Ohio 12th. And so goes Ohio. I mean, we always wait on election night and the presidential to see what Ohio does. Will it go red? What will it do? And you're going to hear all day long the Ohio 12th District, okay? The Ohio 12th District. Let's see. The Ohio 12th District, how Republicans have held that seat for decades. Now, you got to understand, they use the word Republican loosely, and I'm going to go there, okay? The media loves it. You got an R or a D. There was a time when the media called Darling Arlen Specter from Pennsylvania a Republican. And if Arlen would do something, they would rush to get Arlen Specter from Pennsylvania and say, Republicans are moving to the other side in a direction. Okay? So that being said, they're going to want to talk about the Ohio 12th in the tense that it's been Republican. They don't care what R has been on it. They don't care what R tainted it. They don't care what R corrupted it. It's just been Republican for decades. It should have never been this close. Never. Okay? And that's what you're going to hear. And then you're going to hear, it should have never been this close. Trump won this by 11 points, this district. Trump did. So put that together and turn some things around. Trump won the district by 11, right? Or whatever. They say it shouldn't have been this close. So they're trying to equate, and let me put this into perspective, okay? They're trying to equate Trump winning it by 11 points on how. Remember, I said this last night, if you're listening from last night, that they would come today and tell you how much the president's appeal in this district, how much interest, how bad the president is doing in the 12th. This election would be a measure, but it's not. That's not true. The furthest thing from the truth. Trump swooped in, and if Balderson or whatever his name is, ends up after provisional ballots, illegal voting, is counted, the winner, Trump saved the day. Now, there's two reasons, or three, okay? There's two reasons, or three, why it was so close. First of all, keep in mind out there, all of you Trump supporters, that the candidates are not Trump. We've got to keep a clear perspective on that. Don't worry about MSNBC, CNN. Don't worry about blue waves. Don't worry about any of that garbage. Keep a clear perspective that the candidates are not Trump. Now, although this was a special election, Democrat, Republican, keep in mind the candidate that looks, talks, or resembles Trump blows his opponent out of the water, one being Brian Kemp, 70-30, okay? I mean, Brian Kemp looks the part, talks the part. Well, he doesn't have the hair, but you know what I mean? So Trump can't create the candidate. So in the special election, they had no choice but to go in and try to get this seat to be Republican. Special election. One of the problems here is too much attention is being paid to this district that has to come back in November. And you ask why, and you can fact check me, but I'm pretty sure the Constitution of the United States says that you cannot have a session without being represented. And there's another session that has to take place between now and the end of the year for Congress, especially the House, or with the House, okay? So the Constitution of the United States provides you a representative. So when somebody leaves for whatever reason, we won't go down that road, either your state may have it written to where the governor is allowed by your state constitution to appoint that representative in that district to fill the term, or call for a special election, or it triggers a special election. That gets in the weeds a little bit. But the Constitution provides you a representative. Where is that in the Constitution? Let's not get down in the weeds. What I'm telling you is you're guaranteed representation in Congress every time they go in session. And that meaning is, hey, between now and the end of the year, whoever the winner here is will fill that gap, and you in the 12th district will have a congressman in the House representing you. That you're by your Constitution, you're guaranteed a representative. Now what happens is that ends that term. So these two candidates, put up O'Connell again, whatever his name is. This guy right here, I know I told Amanda a whole different list of pictures, but here he is, O'Connell. This is the Democrat, okay. This little Irish boy, he's going to have to pull himself out of the pub. I know you're mad because I said that, and I don't care. So the little Irish boy is going to have to pull himself out of the pub and quit drinking the green beer and stop. What's that guy's name? What is his name? You know, half your job, Amanda, over there is to remember some of these people's names for me when I can't. Is that his name? What am I calling him? O'Connor. Okay, well, thank you for the help. Okay. Balderson, that's his name. So we got Danny O'Connor, is that his name? Well, it still means the poor little, the little white guy's going to have to pull himself out of the Irish pub and run again. And we got Balderson, he'll have to run again. All right? So that happens again. They run again for November, these same two candidates for the next term. All right, so what cost Balderson maybe the election, or what saved maybe the election? One man. Cost. One man saves. John Kasich. Now, Balderson won't address Kasich's claim he did not invite Trump to Central Ohio. Now, last night we talked about fake news. And we talked about manipulate. Put a picture up of John Kasich because we're going to get into now the depth of what I want to say. I am tired of hearing about Russian manipulation in our elections. When we do everything, the deep state media, to manipulate the elections in this country. Period. So this past week, all right, on ABC, so you got Sunday, you got Monday, and Tuesday. You got 2 days. See, John Kasich endorsed Balderson. And when John Kasich endorsed Balderson, because John Kasich used to be the congressman from the 12th district. Oh, yeah. The media will not talk about any of this we're about to go down the road of. So Kasich used to be your congressman, and I think I had that in, let's see, John Kasich. John Kasich was 19, let's see, he became House Budget Committee, okay, member of the United States House of Representatives from Ohio, 12th District, right there, okay, from 1983 to 2001. From 83 to 2001, This is the guy that represented the 12th. Remember, for decades. But they never talked about who the R belonged to. From 1983 to 2001, the R belonged to John Kasich. All right? Period. Point blank. Now, this guy here endorsed Balderson. So what did that mean to Trump voters? What did that say to Trump voters? So if you're in a district that Trump won by 11%, you have a strong Trump support group that meet, once a week to talk to each other, all right? But there's strong Trump supporters in the 12th if Trump won by 11 points in that district. Strong. Kasich intentionally tried to suppress. I'm telling you, I don't think this is going to come anywhere close to anybody saying this. Kasich intentionally, he's a liar. He is a tool, a mouthpiece for the deep state media, okay? He is just like that guy up there, Charlie Dent in Pennsylvania, Congressman Charlie Dent. They are tools of the deep state media. John Kasich tried to suppress the Trump vote for Balderson when he endorsed him. Oh, don't think. You're in that district. You live in that district. It goes 11% Trump. It has not evaporated. Ohio is definitely a state that continues to grow Trump supporters on a daily basis. Manufacturing is coming back. They are working. They see a difference, and a real difference. To this guy right here, it is not that the Trump support has collapsed in this district, damn it. It's this guy tried to suppress the Trump vote. Because see, when he came out and endorsed Balderson, stay with me, okay? When he came out and endorsed Balderson, because he did, all right? He said to Trump voters, Balderson is me. And I'm going to tell you, if you're a Trump voter, if you do not like something or someone or somebody or however you want to put it, that's your man. We don't like John Kasich, okay? We do not care for John Kasich. So if John Kasich comes out and puts his stamp in the 12th district on Balderson and says, this is my man, well, guess what? Trump supporters like, hell, I ain't voting for no damn Kasich, man. I'm serious. So Balderson's got Kasich hanging over him, and he looks like the establishment, and he looks like this guy that resembles the Republican candidates that lose to Democrats. See, there is a Republican candidate that looks like they lose to Democrats. That would be John McCain, Mitt Romney, and the list goes on. They look like they lose to Democrats. And there's Republican candidates that look like they ain't no damn way they plan to lose to any Democrat. Big difference. A lot of American people, the conservative suppressed vote that did not come out after Mitt Romney lost, we kept hearing about the 6 million that stayed at home. The suppressed vote that will not come out to vote because they don't feel they have a candidate that they want to vote for. Then you add that into the mix of the stew of the people that say, I don't see a difference. I mean, if I vote for this guy and I vote for this guy, I really don't see a difference. Okay, that's the Republican that we have seen all too long in these areas that did not step out of their comfort zone and become real Republicans and real people of change, not Barack Obama. So Balderson looked like Kasich, walked like Kasich, talked like Kasich, smelled like Kasich. Then Trump gets the word. Now, I'm just saying this because I don't have inside White House. They don't leak jack nothing to me. I don't have anything. So Trump gets the word. This is my opinion. You know what? If you don't go to that 12th district and at least stir up 3 or 4% of your people and tell them to get your ass out, You're going to lose here, and it's going to mark you. To hell with Kasich, and to hell with Balderson, or whatever his name, being a bad candidate and being Kasich's friend. You need to swoop in there and grab 3 or 4% just for you alone, just so the media doesn't have the blue wave thing and we don't lose that seat. Trump says, okay. You know, Balderson, he's not embracing me. Let's tell the truth. He's not asking for me to come. I don't give a damn. I'm the President of the United States. I'll land this damn plane anywhere I want, and I'll go in any gymnasium I want, and I'll tell anybody what I want. I'm the President of the United States. So Trump swoops right in there, and Balderson's like, oh, man, what the hell do I do now? He's the president. He's here. Jim Jordan likes him. He's got all of his people riled up. Let me tell you something, Balderson. Let me tell you something straight. I'm going to take another break because I am going to set you straight this morning. Those damn people that filled that gymnasium, they went and voted. They don't just come out for a rally. They went and voted. And they liked Jim Jordan. And they were yelling Speaker of the House. And when they went home, what did that thing hold? 5,000? Balderson, let me tell you something, damn it. If you win, you've won by 1,700 votes. And let me tell you something. Tell John Kasich where the hell he could go. You need to between now and November. You need to ask John Kasich not to endorse you, damn it. And quit running around like you mealy-mouthed, touch on the edges of liking the President of the United States. Because you don't get that gymnasium last Saturday night. You see, Trump knows. Oh, damn it, I just hate to have to expose this. Trump knows Saturday, early in the week, that ABC is going to make a move. Okay, the deep state media is going to make a move and try to get John Kasich to suppress the vote. We're going to explain that. Hell yeah. So let's break down the 12th. They're all breaking down the 12th. They're doing charts and graphs. And they're, you know, they got the suburban white women. Oh, hell, that's where we all went wrong, you know. Suburban white women. Anyhow, so here's the deal. Trump swoops in, does a gymnasium. If 5,000 people fit in that gymnasium, it was busting with 5,000 outside. They voted for you, you dumbass. Trump voters. The people in the gymnasium probably were not going to go vote. Do you not catch on? Well, Trump even swooped in and it's evaporated. And Trump is just showing he's evaporated his approval ratings at a low, and the midterms he's going to hurt the candidates. No! The people that came to the gymnasium Saturday night to see President Donald J. Trump probably were not going to vote Tuesday. Maybe they were not. Because let me tell you, the people in that gymnasium, you didn't see John Kasich's ass in there. Right? No, you didn't see John Kasich's ass. You noticed Jim Jordan come to the stage, and when Jim Jordan came to the stage, you noticed him chant Speaker of the House. So I don't know, but maybe you're winning by 1,700 votes. Maybe they came from the old gymnasium. You know, let's say it was an old-fashioned pep rally, you dumbass. I feel like Red from the 70s show now. I'm serious. Let's say those Trump voters went out and got a neighbor. Balderson, you only are above the 50% mark by the skin of your teeth because of Donald J. Trump. If you maintain the John Kasich endorsement in the 12th, and Trump does not show his face in your district, you would not be saying you won holding on to the count of provisional and absentee ballots. You wouldn't be doing it. Balderson, if you win when it's over with the corrupt ballots counted, you better call Donald J. Trump and thank him for landing that damn plane. Because guess what? John Kasich, let's go to that. Sunday and Monday. Balderson won't address Kasich's claim he did not invite Trump to Central Ohio. Oh, I have to get pills or something. I do, Amanda. I mean, I'm just, the lying, deep state, corrupt, sick. Trump put a tweet out, sick media. So here is George Stephanopoulos. I always call him George Stephanopoulos. But here's George Stephanopoulos on Sunday. And here's John Kasich. And Kasich said, Sunday, I called Balderson. This is what he said. I called Balderson. I said, man, why did you invite him here? Kasich said that. I watch all the Sunday shows. I watch every one of them. I take notes. I know where they're going. They set this damn thing all the way up to Tuesday, and I watched every damn bit of it. So Sunday on the show, Kasich's on there, and he says, Balderson, I called him up. And I said, hey, Baldy, that's what they call each other. Why did you bring Trump in? And Balderson says to me, I didn't know he was coming. BS. B-U-L-L-S. B-U-L-L-S-H, as far as we'll go. I call it. Balderson, right? Balderson told me, I didn't know he was coming in. Kasich goes on TV and says, I called. See, he knows Sunday. Kasich knows Sunday what happened Saturday night. So he's got to really think quick and switch that 12th district around and suppress those Trump voters and make it look like that Balderson is still not the guy to vote for. Come on, get real, people, if you can't see this. So Trump comes in Saturday night. He gets the gymnasium pep rally. He gets this damn guy his 1,700 votes that he needs. That was not going to go out because they don't like him and they don't like Kasich in that district. They wish they had another candidate. Don't forget I told you earlier that these districts, Trump cannot manufacture candidates. They are who they are. So this guy they see on Saturday night, oh my God, look what Trump's done. So the deep state media gets together and says, all right, let's get us Kasich in here on George Stephanopoulos, ABC Sunday morning. So you get Kasich on, and George is saying, Governor Kasich, there was a big rally last night in the gymnasium there for Balderson, and you did not attend, but what do you think of the president coming in? Well, George, first, let me say, I called Balderson, and I said, why did you invite this guy in? And, hey, George, come on. And he says to me, I didn't even know he was coming, John. So, I mean, Trump just showed up. Trump just showed up. That was code word to Trump supporters. Look, Trump just showed up. This is really not a guy you want to vote for. Balderson won't address claim he did not invite Trump to Central Ohio. Okay? He won't address it, they said. All right? Hold on a minute. I had this up. And now I have to bull hockey. I'll say that next. Let me get this up, okay? Maybe I could do this. All right, there we go. A spokesperson for the Republican congressional candidate Troy Balderson said Sunday he was honored to have President Donald Trump campaign for him despite Ohio Governor John Kasich's claim that Balderson did not invite the president to the Saturday rally in Delaware County, with Balderson finding himself at the center between an ongoing feud between Kasich and Trump. Oh my God. On an eve of Tuesday night's special election in Ohio, Balderson said he welcomed the president to the Saturday rally where he highlighted his support for Trump and his agenda. Okay? Trump gave you your 1,700 votes you're ahead on. Kasich has tried everything in the world. You would have lost big time. You would have lost 5-6 points big time if you would have stayed with a John Kasich endorsement. Trump came in and swooped in and brought you up to the point where you may win. Period. Trump's appeal in the 12th District of Ohio has increased, folks. That's the power he has because he's making promises and he's keeping promises. We're going to take a break. We're going to continue to break this down just a little more. The Michigan race and some of the other corrupt things that we're being told. Those damn suburban white women. Hey, you got to love them. Take us a break, Amanda.